Your landing page should feel like a salesperson, not a browser. You on assisting you on in improving your performance. So it's going to help you to guide you to fix that policy violation. It's not.
Hello everyone, welcome to Performance Pod by APIDM. So we have a very interesting topic today, and also we have Jathu as well. Jathu, what's going on? What's up?
Hi, good. Everything is going well. I mean, as usual, changes are happening around, and few things that is noticeable within the platforms. Let's take the Google, right? Google-wise, there was an update 12th of November about advisor. It was rolled out back in certain accounts. It had been rolled out back a couple of months, and then in a Google Analytics update also 2-3 months back they were announcing this. There's going to be advisor. When I say advisor, people get confused. It's nothing but it's an agent.
Yeah.
We see a lot of buzz that people tried to build agent for Google Ads, flows for agent, flows for Google Ads, Google Analytics. And then I also started back when I had a bit of knowledge on coding, and then I tried to code and create a agent flow, and then I realized but I'm going to do better than Google's going to do. So that's what happened right now. If I could have invested some time and money, it would have been wasted because they're going to come up last, right?
What will happen to our jobs?
No, that's it. It's not going to be. So that's what this update. So they clearly, there is an article. We will leave it in the description session. Right?
Definitely.
We have to mention to the team and make sure it's there. So they call it as advisor, which is going to come on the right top corner, and then when they click it, it's going to be certain features already there. Say it's an agent going to come in, so it's going to be helping you on assisting you on improving your performance, optimizing, creating, and then it's going to be similar to all the LLMs that going to have the memory.
Some efforts to simplify our day-to-day work.
Yeah, it's going to be reduce your workload. Say you do keyword research, you go and do trend analysis, and then you bring the keyword segments to do advertising. But right now within itself, you can ask and do it. And some fixes. One of the other things is we were noticing is the policy violations.
All right.
The most of the ad accounts struggle on it. Say for an example, policy violations like spam landing pages, mismatching landing pages.
Something related to our today's topic as well.
Yeah, hacked landing pages. You manipulate the users. These all goes into policy violations of Google Ads. So right earlier, like before this, I think this is rolling out on December. Hold on until that. But certain accounts have it. What happens is before this, you have a big process to appeal, go to support, and I was discussing with Amita as well. So he was telling like this Google Ads support is almost going to go away. The way that moving towards the human elements from the Google side, Google support, all these things are slowly vanishing out. So it's going to help you to guide you to fix that policy violation. It's not going to give you like so you're going to appeal and then a person or the machine return back an email. That was the process like up to now. But with this, what it's going to give you, it's going to give you tools. But they're telling it's going to give you tools, it's going to guide you. But how to fix that? It was like almost like human it's going to give. So that's on the Google Ads side. And the analytics side, we already had insights, spike insights, why this happened, all those things. It's going beyond like becoming your data assistant. It's going to be able to answer your question, how, why, driving analyze, find real causes. Let's say you have a sudden hike on active users on last 30 days. You see on the 13th of November, you see a hike on. So you can go and ask why it is, how I can fix it. So those
kind of a conversation like ChatGPT.
Conversation like you don't need to extract the data and bring it to another LLM, something like that. You can directly go and ask on the Google Ads and Google Analytics itself. So this is
Got it.
Hottest update right now. Maybe you might have seen something throughout.
Yeah, nothing like nothing like that. Not important as the one you mentioned,
Right.
but the Google Ads editor.
Okay.
So they have introduced some new updates. So before that, Jathu, what is your preferred application? Is it the web version or the ads editor?
So I mean, when did I last use Google Ads editor? Is when I was handling a big accounts and multiple accounts at once. Say, let's say I'm at a time I had accounts of higher budgets account which is spending $15,000, $20,000 a month, which is having a huge structure of a website, huge structure of campaign, heavy search campaigns where I need to do bulk edits, manage multiple accounts, and then certain approvals. Say I do changes on the ad copies and then it needs to go to the approvals and all, then it's easy. So I make a change, I extract them and send it for approval, then the approval comes up, I send it back. Offline editing and then making it online. So that's one of the key things that I was using. But in recent time I didn't have a chance to, but I felt if you are using a number of accounts, it's the best way to handle.
But the only negative point, according to my personal experience, Jathu, so when it comes to the ads editor, right? So let's say you have different users and one single ad account, so they work within the same ad account but different users, right? But let's say if someone uses the web version, the web application, and there are some users, they use the ads editor,
right?
So when you, let's say you are the one who use the ads editor, right? And then let's say you make all the changes offline. Once you upload all the changes, it will overwrite everything, right, again with your version, right? So that's the only disadvantage I found when it comes to the ads editor. But actually that's something concerning. So we have to align with a preferred method to use that. So otherwise there will be some really
in a simple term, if you are using Google Ads editor, everyone use Google Ads editor.
Exactly. And also you have to define some time frames as well, otherwise it will rewrite all the changes.
I remember back then there was something like when you try to publish, it will give you the conflict report. Say if someone edits, it was long time back, I don't really recall it, but I remember if someone edits online and then you are doing a changes, and if both of them are conflict, then it will gives you a warning and it gives you the places that is conflicting. Then you can double check and do a push back to the live one, or you can get back. But what I normally on this case, how I handle is, before I start working, unless very rare chance both of us gonna work on the same time, what I do is I'll get the latest update to my download to my this thing, and then start working, and then I push immediately once I done it. But it's complicated if you don't streamline your work process.
Exactly.
Everything have a
but we have a different update actually. So they have introduced some new features like the campaign level negative keywords for PMAX, and search term reporting for PMAX, schedule link checks, account level placements, and IP exclusion. So there are some actually the ones we can see under the normal version, the web version, but they have introduced it to the
ads
editor as well. And I have another update actually that is not an update, it's something very interesting. So Reuters, they have recently released a report, right? So basically that's something really interesting. According to that report, Meta has estimated that around 10% of its overall annual revenue, equating to around 16 billion, comes from scam advertising or promotion for banned goods. That's really interesting. So on average, 1 December 2024 document notes the company shows its platform's users an estimated 15 billion higher risk scam advertisements. It's really concerning.
it's most of the platform, all of the platforms now with bit of scammers. I mean, a couple of 1 month ago, I saw Google ads for one of the banks in Sri Lanka. They have product ads with similar URL. When you search the brand name of that bank, they put a scam URL. It was on Google search ads. So I saw a LinkedIn post about it. I don't know exactly. So when you search the brand name of that bank, there was an ad, but it's not actually from that bank. It was a scam URL. So it's everywhere. And then another one, I saw another discussion inside the digital marketing group. So nowadays there were LinkedIn messages from different scammers for asking, like offering like jobs, and then ask you to get it into your WhatsApp, and then they share a link to download a zip file or WinZip or something, and then once you download it's actually what happens is I had a friend that he got affected. So it's actually clone your session, right? That means it clones your whatever the things that you are logged in, and then similar computer. I am not that good in hacking knowledge about it.
It's kind of a virtual space.
They take exactly. So you don't need your OTP, you don't need anything.
Nothing.
It goes through.
Same interface, they can replicate
not interface, they get the same. If you are logged in with your Meta Business Manager, they can exactly clone and take it. So they don't need your password, they don't need your this thing. It's a clone. So it goes in, and then they
something like you duplicate your tab.
Something like that. I don't know if it happens. So he didn't give anywhere the OTP. He didn't. This password was not shared, but his business manager got hacked. Right. So it's weird. Like it can't be happened. Right? So, let's move to the
topic. So the today's topic is actually landing pages. I think it's really important topic when it comes to performance marketing, and because I believe that's the bridge between your advertisement and the conversion, right? So without having a proper landing page, efficient, effective landing page, it's really hard to generate conversions. Maybe you can have the world's best advertisement, but when it comes to the conversions, your advertisement will drive clicks. But when it comes to conversions, definitely you need to have a good landing page, right? So let's discuss about the importance and also some of the the mistakes we make when it comes to landing pages. Like we can see like some landing pages, they are actually not good enough to generate conversions, right? So let's start the discussion. So probably the importance, and also we can move into the other ones.
Right? Okay, so if general rule of what I have been experienced in executing ads, if your landing page can't sell in 5 minutes, your ads will fail or ads will fall apart, right? So whatever you do, targeting, optimizations, if your landing page can't talk things in 5 seconds to the target audience, what you're doing, it will go away, right? And then few things that I normally used to say, right? One is you will have your headlines, you will have your offers, you will have your CTAs. Most of the time, offers, CTAs, whatnot, all these three: offers, headlines, creative style, CTAs,
CTA.
or all for the four of them sometimes doesn't match with your landing page. So we will be diving deep into checking the bidding strategy, targeting, budgets. We always say fault on the advertising platform, where we don't think about what happened to the user who clicked it.
Exactly.
Right. So when he lands in one place, it will say shop now. When he comes here, it will be add to cart.
Add to cart.
Right. And then there will be a green color banner, black color text, orange color text, white color banner, something, and there will be a one person standing. When you land here, it will be a screen. It will be the product that is being advertised is not there. And then it's not about creating a landing page. Sometimes you send it to the wrong product pages on the e-commerce.
Yeah, as an example, let's say, so you have an advertisement with the 20% off discount, right? Let's say it's a blue jean, right? So once you click the advertisement, right, then something else will appear, right? And you cannot find the offer as well, right? So that will cost you definitely for that click. But end of the day, if you look at the outcome, it's nothing, right? So that's something we need to most of the times, like when it comes to I personally experience. So when we search something, we really expect the outcome with something equal to our intention, right? As an example, we search for different reasons, maybe to get information, maybe to purchase something, right? But and most of the time, let's say I won't purchase something, right? So then I can type buy something buy a t-shirt, maybe, right? So then I search buy a t-shirt. So then most of the times, if I click the results, so if it if I cannot go to the exact product page I was looking for, maybe the home page or something else, so then I have to search for everything again and again and find the path and find the product. So what we need to do is, with the landing page and also our advertisement, we have to simplify the buying process, the buying path, right? So otherwise the potential customer, they have to have some effort, invest some time to investigate your site and find the right path to purchase your product.
So when you said about intent, right? So I broke down into a simple pieces. I mark it down when it comes to landing page, right? When it comes to search, intent, high intent, the landing page needs to have clarity and proof, right? Because they are in the intent.
Exactly.
When it comes to social media, low intent, like Meta or Instagram advertising, it needs to have more visual storytelling, because they are coming from that environment. And then in a TikTok, short videos kind of, it needs to be emotional. It needs to have hooks, fast UI, because it's a swipe, right? So they go fast. When they click something, they expect fast things, right? So it's a quick platforms. And then when it comes to display advertising, like banner ads, third-party vendors, inventories, you buy and go for it. What you have to do is, you need to have, it's a call traffic, right? They are called, they don't know much about it. You are trying to create awareness about it. So it needs to be education first. You need to. So these are the different types of landing page. One is needs clarity and proof. Second, visuals, needs hooks. Then education type. You tell what you're trying to sell or problems. Then you educate them, then bring it to the offers and all, right? So that's how these in the intent wise. And then if you're looking at certain things, I was doing failing parts, right? On a landing page, if you have too many links, paragraphs, right? So what happens is, most of the ads we see, out of 100 people, if I see, 90 people try to send it to the home page. So very rarely people create a campaign for
customized
landing page,
Yeah.
say even a Black Friday or even a Cyber Monday, which is coming up 28, 29,
Yeah.
when that week is coming up. You have still time. It's 12th, right? 13th. Create a landing page for it. Tell what's offer properly,
Yeah.
what the service you have, what are the products are going in offer. This
Yeah.
will help you rather than sending them to the home page. Be specific, right? And technical things like loading slow, which will kill you. People doesn't have a time, right? Span of time. At the same time they are clicking on your ad, they have other 3 tabs open. They have another mobile app is open. They have too many things. If you are loading it, they shift their attention to the message that came in,
Yeah.
right, while they were browsing the Instagram or something, right? And then make sure you have your device optimized, right? Desktop, for desktop it needs to be work properly with desktop. Mobile, it needs to be work mobile. Responsive tab, if you have app, it needs to be open the app. So it needs to be properly optimized for devices based on the user journeys, right? So it's not slow is one, device is one, then messaging. Don't overshow things like your home page.
Yeah.
Make sure you talk the language what you have talked on the creatives. These are the
primary
immediate fix
fixes,
that you can increase your ROS.
Yeah, exactly,
right?
exactly. I had a client, Jathu.
Okay.
So we wanted to generate leads, right? So initially, so what we did actually, so some landing page. Actually, they didn't have any site or something, official website or something like that.
Yes.
So what we did actually, we created a funnel page, right? So and so it's a one page, so you can go through all the information about the offer within that page, and there was a lead form. So that's the only very straightforward landing page.
Right.
So then the users can provide their information, then submit, and they will get an OTP. So probably verify your number and sign up. So then someone will offline call the person and get the deal done.
Right.
So that was the issue. That was the process, right? So then they wanted to integrate a payment gateway, right? You will see the same interface, right? You can see the same lead form, and once you complete the lead form, submit your information, then it will go to the next step to provide your payment information and close. So initially we got some really good number of leads for that campaign, and the offer was really good. So the number of leads, so we get some really good number of leads, and also when it comes to conversions as well, if you look at the funnel, right, we got some good numbers. But after we integrate the payment gateway, that the number of leads has been dropped drastically, because actually we couldn't figure out the issue as well, because now you can see the same lead form, right? The same lead form, still you can submit the lead, right, before you provide your payment information. But the thing was actually, right, the reason, when they when you submit your information, you can see the next button, not the submit button. So then they know, definitely I have to provide my payment information or something else. So now you got my information, so what's next, right? So because of that, people, actually users, that hesitation was there, right? Because then what we did actually, we changed it back to our normal process, and we were able to figure out the issue and also fix that issue. But just a very small change, but that impacted a lot.
So on this example, right, I had a small use case that I brought in. It is similar kind of, or something similar, or kind of the same leads, right? So one of the things on the leads, say I'll take the same example. Let's say 14-day trial or something, right? So one of the things that needs to be improved on the landing page is few things that you can make sure these process is fully completed, right? To the end of the day, if you're advertising for leads, and then if you are sending for a say 14-day trial or 1 month trial or something, clear instructions, right? One. Second, if you bring the social proofs, who are the people using it, 1,000 people already signed up, something, and bring the logos that is using your product, like on the leads point of view I'm talking about. And then if you can bring the guaranteed money back, if you say 13 days or no credit card needed, these are the key points. If you can bring them up on the leads when you collect them, these would make them sure when they land, before they do any action, it's clear out. I mean, on the ads itself you talk no credit card needed, no, you say 14-day trial, but how you gonna get it? Only email address is enough. No credit card needed, we will money back. These people are trusting us. Don't worry, these big logos are trusting us. We already have 5-star review on our product, right? So these will give the credibility, right, for them to leave their credit card, or if it is something like payment gateway that you are implementing it. So when they see the payment gateway, it's going to be, when they see these kind of things on the landing page, it stops the process, because they don't have the trust that needs to come. And then clear instruction, what is going to happen next if I leave my card, whether it's going to be automatically charged, whether you will notify them 3 days before, whether they have a cancellation cancellation button, whether they can delete their account. These kind of small instruction on those lead generation pages will help them 100%. To continue.
Jathu, we call it emotional versus functional design when it comes to technically, right? So mainly emotional, so you have to focus on emotional elements, like the high quality product images, product descriptions, all the conditions and everything, right? So to that emotional appeal is really important, that will really reduce your perceived risk of purchasing that product, right? So that's what we want to do. The land, the most important part is minimizing that risk. So if you are going to add some risk through your landing page, definitely that will be an issue.
Sure. So one is on the lead side, we discussed. On the product side, same way. If it is an e-commerce site or like retail or something, then you on the product pages you need to be same thing. Bring the trust by reviews. What sort of return policy, what sort of material used for your products, etc. will help you to add to cart, to check out, to purchase. So that's on the product side of it, right? And then one of the other things, we are in the performance pod by APIDM, right? So on the performance side, one of the other thing is measuring, right? So looking at what happened on my pages. It can be from GA4 to heat maps, Microsoft Clarity or Hotjar, different tools you use, and measure what happened. I brought 1,000 users, how many purchases happened, how many add to cart happened, how many leads happened.
Maybe A/B test with some other.
A/B testing. Maybe the segmentation of targeting, segmentation of color, segmentation of button, segmentation of reducing this thing. It all comes onto the measurement, and then you change. You have a plan to how long I gonna when it comes to landing page, how long I gonna run with this landing page, 14 days, or I'm gonna run it for 21 days, and then measure the data, what happened to it, whether from meta is it too much bounce rate, from the meta people couldn't able to find the button, whether the step is not completed. These measurement will help them to optimize, right? So make sure you have, when you implement a landing page, or when it comes to advertising and landing page, you need to have a mechanism for measurement, and each and every event, what you wanted to make a decision. Is it a button click, or whether it's a drop down of size, whether the whether the social proof is written or the material detail or the product details we clicked and seen.
Exactly.
These are the things.
Minimizing the complexity is really important.
Yeah.
So we discuss about the content, like the importance of landing page content. On the other hand, we have to think about sometimes when we, some web pages, when it comes to content, it's like, very, very fatigue, and also the very content heavy pages.
Sure.
Some of the e-commerce websites as well, right? But so you need to be creative, right, to deliver your core message creatively, like using some approaches, some best practices. Otherwise, people they don't have time to go through the content heavy landing page and find information. Rather than that, you have to provide all the necessary informations clearly, right, and very easy to find. So that's the most important thing. Yeah.
Right. And then beautiful pages, conversion optimization, 3 CROs.
Yeah.
Then one of the other things is segmenting by what time to send it to land page on the advertising platforms, whether my awareness campaigns needs to happen, video campaigns need to happen on this time. That understanding also will help you, right? When to run the click objective or traffic objective, that also help you. Say when it comes to products, one of the other things that I noticed is sending to landing pages is on the pay days, right?
Yeah.
Say if it comes to electronic gadgets, mobile devices, headphones, gaming devices and all, if you send the traffic on the pay days of the users, have more conversions. Maybe CPC is higher, CPM is show to 1,000 people, right? So that will be less. Cost per click on, say, for a keyword is higher, right? So on those days, I can't call the brand, but one of the brand in Sri Lanka, I noticed them. They go heavy on remarketing segmentations and clicks advertising. That means sending to landing page from 23rd to 30th. They are really good. I wanted to recall their name out. But they have a limited number of products. Very nicely done website in Shopify platform. I'm not sure who's running it. I wanted to meet that person really, because it's timely ran, right? Or the promotion runs only on that date range, the payday range, and then they stop. Right? If you don't see, but I used to see them.
There are no advertisement after.
No, I used to see them, and my colleague and myself was discussing one day. He used to research about early, but then he starts seeing ads on Instagram on nearby the paydays, like from 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. He started seeing the ads. Then he doesn't. So we were monitoring it. He used to tell me, did you saw the ads? No, I didn't. So when I search the brand name, no ads. But if you see on those payday timings, they advertise. So it's a clever marketing. They are not spending the budget. They are keeping the segments properly. They are collecting the audience and then feeding them to the platforms to do the remarketing on the capable time to purchase. That means paydays.
Nice.
Right? So sending to the landing page when also is a questionable,
really
right?
Exactly.
And then again, retargeting windows also needs to be sending to the landing pages. You keep on sending to the same user to the same landing pages, will end up in a repeated same messaging, same things, right? So landing page optimizations will go on. We don't call it as landing page optimization. This session, what we tried to discuss is what should a landing page needs to be done, right? Optimization
Session
is
part, it's a separate
part, CRO, whatever it is. When you send, it can be informational landing page, it can be a lead collection landing pages. What you should follow, or what you should look to get better results, ROS or ROI, or average time or scroll or certain video views that you are looking at. It's a product view, right? Or funneling it down to the purchase path. Also comes under landing page decision on an ad.
So I think we discussed some important points about landing pages, and maybe in the next some in future we can discuss about the optimization as well. And actually, your landing page is your salesperson, right? So make sure it's trained and well optimized, right? So that has the capacity to close your deal. So yeah, see you all in the next episode. Thank you.